Hi, I'm Mr. Daps, and I'm here at D23 for a very exciting interview with my friend Alex, who's going to tell us about the Star Wars Dark Side Collection, which you created.
That's correct. Yeah, this is the Dark Side Collection for D23. It's my first ever time getting to do something like this, and I'm really excited. It celebrates all of my favorite villains with Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers highlighted and all these great products.
Now tell me, you get to do this project. Where do you get inspiration? How does it start, I guess?
Well, I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life, and with a project like this, I really get to take how the characters felt to me. And so Darth Vader, he's always been larger than life. He's big, he's strong, he's powerful. And so I was really given the freedom to draw him the way that I always saw him in my own mind. And this is what came out.
And was this one of the things where you got to choose which characters you're creating for the dark side? Was it a, hey, we'd like you to go in this direction? Like how was the creative process for you, and how did they support you?
I got a lot of freedom.
Nice.
We came up with the characters that were going to be highlighted and celebrated. I mean, obviously, you're always going to have Darth Vader with something like this. And then I got to interpret them in the spirit of the franchise, but really able to put my own artistic spin on things.
Okay, so let's talk about the artistic part. You come up with an idea in here. Eventually it comes out looking like this, which is incredible. Like, what is the process? Like, is it computers? Is it paper and pencils? Like, what do you do to go from brain to creation?
So it always starts with a sketch. It always starts with a rough sketch, something thumbnail, just to get the idea of the character, to get their essence. And then I take it onto the computer and start to render, start to simplify, start for something like this, you know, trying to keep things a little bit simpler, trying to block things out. But it always starts traditionally for me.
And then you see it eventually coming to life. At some point, did you have this like aha wow moment of, I created this and it's becoming a real thing? And if so, how did that feel?
I've never been able to do something like this, and the first time I saw the products from the team, I got so excited because I knew how good it was going to look, and they did such an amazing job. I'm really happy with how things turned out.
And then how long of a process? Like, how long did it take you to create this and then for it to become a real thing?
We started about, I think, a year and a half ago, so it's kind of a longer process, but part of that is my ideating, part of that is finishing up the art and then getting it actually turned into products like this. So it's kind of a longer process, but it's a great time.
So you also got to create apparel. Tell me what you're holding here.
All right, so this is the jersey from the Dark Side Collection. It's got some of my favorite villains on the front. And it's got some big Star Wars Dark Side letters on the back. We've got this great Dark Side pattern from the inside of the Death Star. It looks great.
And do you have a favorite villain on here? I know it's an unfair question.
Don't make me choose. I mean,
you don't have to.
As an artist, it's always Darth Vader. He's always the most fun to draw, but seeing Darth Maul do what he does on screen is always fun.
And for those of us that can't draw, it's incredible. I love it. And what is your favorite detail that is part of this?
Man, I really like the eyes. They let me take some creative liberties with his eyes, and he's got these red eyes that really work well with the backpack, that work well with the ears. It really ties the color system all together with each product individually and with how they work together as a set.
So now if people love it as much as I do, where can they go and get these?
They can get these here at D23. They can get these at DisneyStore.com on the 12th.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for your time, Alex.
Thank you.